Hello, dear students and friends. Welcome back to the English class, where you and I learn English together in a very simple, clear, and fun way, using easy words and real-life situations. Today's topic is something that many learners find scary, boring, or confusing. But I promise you, after this video, you will smile and say, "Ah, so that's what grammar is." So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the class, because today, we are going to understand what is grammar. And not just that. We will learn the meaning, the history of the word, who is the father of English grammar, and why grammar and English are so important for all of us today. Let's begin with a short and funny story to help you understand what grammar really means. Meet our friend Sam. Sam is a nice boy who is learning English. One day, Sam feels hungry and decides to go to the market to buy some fruits. He looks at the shopkeeper and says, "Apple I want, banana too give, money I no have." Now, just stop for a second and imagine what the shopkeeper is thinking. The shopkeeper looks at Sam, scratches his head, and is completely confused. He understands the words. Apple, banana, money. But still, he cannot understand what Sam wants. Why is that? Because even though Sam is using English words, he is not putting them in the correct order, and he is not using the right grammar. So the meaning becomes confusing. Now let's imagine the same situation again. Sam enters the shop and this time says, "Hello, I want an apple. Please give me 2 bananas, but I don't have money right now." Suddenly, everything becomes clear. The shopkeeper smiles and says, "Okay, no problem. Take it now and pay me later." The words were similar, but this time Sam used correct grammar, and that helped the shopkeeper understand the message. So my friends, this simple story tells us something very big. Grammar helps your words become clear and easy to understand. Without grammar, people may not understand what you are trying to say, even if you are using the right words. Now, let's understand this in more detail. What is grammar? Grammar is the system of rules that we use when we speak or write in a language. It is like the machine behind the language that helps everything work properly. Grammar tells us how to use nouns, verbs, tenses, pronouns, articles, adjectives, prepositions, and punctuation. It tells us how to put the words in the correct order and how to change the forms of the words so that the meaning becomes clear. Let me give you another small example. Let's say your friend says, "He going school yesterday." Now, you can probably guess the meaning, but it doesn't sound right. But if your friend says, "He went to school yesterday," then the sentence becomes correct and clear. This is because the verb go was changed to went, which is the past tense, and this change follows the rules of grammar. You can think of grammar like the rules of a video game. If you play by the rules, you win. If you don't follow the rules, the game doesn't work. Or you can think of grammar like traffic lights. If everyone follows the traffic signals, the cars move smoothly and there are no accidents. If no one follows the rules, there will be confusion and crashes. In the same way, grammar helps people understand each other when they speak or write. Now let's go a little deeper and learn about the history of the word grammar. The word grammar is actually very old. It comes from the Greek word grammatic, which means the art of writing or the knowledge of letters. Later, this Greek word became grammaire in French. And when the English language started growing, it took the word from French and turned it into grammar. So the word grammar has traveled a long way through different languages and cultures. And today, we use it to talk about the rules of language. And here's something interesting. In the year 1586, a man named William Bullochar wrote the first grammar book of the English language. He wanted to teach people how English works, just like how Latin was taught in schools. Because of his important work, William Bullochar is known as the father of English grammar. Imagine. More than 400 years ago, someone was already thinking about how to make English easier for learners, just like we are doing today in the English class. So always remember, grammar is not the enemy. Grammar is your friend who helps you speak clearly and confidently. So the next time you make a grammar mistake, don't feel bad. Just smile and say, Ah, this is one more step in my journey to better English.